when it comes to fairies, ETs, any of it, the more inner work you do on yourself in facing your own darkness, the easier it is to deal with all of those individuals. When it comes to fairies, they are more of an earth frequency. So they're more of a natural frequency. They're prone to emotions. They can get very angry. They can be very sad. They can be afraid. People often think again, hey, they're other beings. They don't have emotions. I'm like, they all have emotions. I've seen all of them. I've seen some of them get very angry. I've seen angels get angry, where it's not like an unwarranted anger. It's a spiritual anger. There's a use of that power, that energy coming through them. But at the same time, with when it comes to fairies, there's a lot of lore out there. Be careful with fairies. Don't play with fairies. Don't trust them. All this other stuff. I've never had those issues on, well, not never, on very rare occasions that I was not using my discernment. That's when I would have an issue. But for the most part, if you respect the land, if you go in and you treat the land well, you come in with love, you show it love, you take care of the trees, the animals, they will absolutely love you. And if you can talk to them, they will be your fiercest protectors. I have several books on my website that I have for free in ebook form. One of them is The Raven's Way. It talks about when I came out to the desert for the first time for 2 to 3 weeks. And I had a group of fairies that had never really talked to humans. There was human activity in the desert area, but they had never really talked to them because nobody was aware. And they were everywhere. And one of them lives with me now. He kind of like came home with me in a sense. And when I was out there, they were so fiercely protective that there were humans projecting negative energy at me that they exactly what you said. They're like, we're gonna go fuck them up. We're gonna go mess with them. They're done. And and I had to get into this space. I have several stories from that journey in that book where I would ask my guides, I would be like, look, I don't want them doing this. They're telling me they're going to go do this thing to these people because they're projecting negative energy. I didn't tell them that. I don't want repercussions energetically. And I had guides teaching me, they're like, remember, fairies will do what fairies want to do. You cannot stop them. It is their choice. And so I had like fierce protective fairy energies that when humans were around that weren't in a love space, they're like, we're going to go do things. Now, the gnomes, I was like, okay, what are you going to go do? The gnomes went and they like stuck sand in the zippers and tied the shoes together. They were talking about doing stuff like that, like things you wouldn't think of as malicious, but they're having a good time. Like, we're going to mess with them.